first. And our first question is, please introduce yourself and explain your motivation for running for this office.
Thank you. Well, thank you for letting me speak. My name is Steve Kim, and I'm running for Attorney General because I am tired of the crime and corruption that's happening throughout Illinois. My father came to this country looking for the American dream, and I've been blessed to be, brought up here in this great state and this great country. I've been able to go to law school, work for Governor Jim Edgar, worked in other positions in government, including being a commissioner at the Human Rights Commission, where I adjudicated hundreds of very important civil rights cases. And in my private sector career, I've been able to travel all throughout the world, focused on rule of law, anti-corruption policies, and policing and safety. I was one of the first American attorneys practicing in Baghdad, Iraq, right after the war. So I know what lawlessness does to a society. Society fails when you have too much corruption and when crime is rampant. And I'm going to make sure that that doesn't happen here in Illinois. I'm not going to be going out there trying to enforce, these ridiculous mandates. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go after corrupt politicians and actually prosecute criminals. I'm going to work with those state's attorneys that's going to be willing to work with me when it comes to prosecuting criminals. But I'm also going to use the bully pulpit of the office to go after state's attorneys that do not follow the law, that do not follow their statutory responsibilities, and that are not going after criminals. And most importantly of all, I am not here one of our left-wing political candidates that are out there right now talking about defunding the police, because for me, it's about defending the police. And I'm going to make sure that the police is a collaborative partner in the Office of Attorney General as we reduce crime in this state.
Next on the ballot.
Good afternoon. I'm Dave Shestokas. I'm running for Illinois Attorney General. Over the last 35 years, during the course of my legal career, I've done a variety of things, including, among them, I have, in fact, been a prosecutor. I've been an assistant state attorney in Cook County, back, in fact, when we used to prosecute crimes. And so we're going to be doing that again. I've done more than 400 felony prosecutions, more than 10,000 misdemeanors. In the last couple of years, I've been involved in many, many election matters, including in 2016, I was involved with the president's campaign with the Trump-Rubio campaign in Florida, in Broward County, Florida. During my course of time in Broward County, Florida, I discovered 150,000 illegally open ballots behind a closed door. We ultimately wound up bringing a judge in to monitor what was going on in Broward County, Florida, so we did things there. In 2020, I was part of the Lawyers for Trump in Pennsylvania. I was 5 weeks in Pennsylvania. I ultimately wound up in court with Mayor Giuliani, and I ultimately also testified before the Pennsylvania Senate on election irregularities that took place primarily in the Pittsburgh area during the course of that time. Subsequent to that, I wound up also filing suit on behalf of a church in Grundy County, Illinois. And in Morris, Illinois specifically, and Standing in the Word Ministries, we wound up getting that church open within a couple of weeks after filing suit. So I've been involved in elections, religious liberty, and criminal justice matters. When we have, as a slogan for the campaign, make crime illegal again. And what we're going to do in that regard is we're going to get the state's attorney, the Attorney General's office off the backs of litigating against the people and have those assistant attorneys general redeployed and working to prosecute crimes that are in fact not prosecuted by local assistant state's attorneys. The Illinois Attorney General has the authority to do that under the Illinois Attorney General Act, which gives the Illinois Attorney General authority over every case in which the people of the state may be interested. And in fact, every criminal case can in fact be, I'm sorry, I can't see the timer.
Time.
Where is it?
Under the green tent.
I can't even see it. It doesn't even read. I'm sorry. Dave Shestokas. We'll talk to you more later. Thank you very much.
My eyes are bad, but I can see it. Hello, everybody. Is this thing working? My name's Tom DeVore. You know, when I'm going to speak to you about why I'm running, you won't hear me talk about myself very much. You know who you'll hear me talk about? You'll hear me talk about you. I spent the last 2 years of my legal career working to defend the people of this state, defend their businesses from tyranny of governors, defend children from tyranny of the governor and their school districts, and also most recently defending the law enforcement officers and firefighters of the city of Chicago who have been subjected to tyranny of the mayor. You know, I was proud to receive, first time ever in the state of Illinois, unanimous endorsement of the FOP Lodge for those reasons of defending people that nobody else would defend. Going back a couple of years ago, when they first started these things against our businesses and our children, I have represented hundreds of businesses. I've represented thousands of families. And I'm glad to say that I was able to play a part. Primarily, it was the mothers of this state that got it done, but I was able to play a part of defending the children of this state. And here we are today with almost 3 million of our children, for the most part, without masks on and not suffering emotionally anymore because of the works that those parents did that I was able to participate in. That's why I'm running for this office. I'm running for this office so that our government works the way that it's supposed to work. Both of my colleagues pointed out examples that we're all aware where it's not working the way that it's supposed to. I think we agree on that. Being able to push back on that requires you to sometimes not be popular. And if you've learned anything about me after being called snake oil salesman, reckless roadshow grifter for the last 2 years by our tyrannical governor, I'm not scared of being unpopular. You elect me Attorney General and we'll clean this state up. Thank you.